And here we are again at another RVA Spotlight. Renegade! Hey. Seeing you since River City Bowl. How you doing, man?
Doing pretty good, man.
So, Civil War 4 Road to Evo event. Virginia's finally in there, man. How does that make you feel?
Pretty awesome. After sort of Civil War last year being like sort of a gigantic mess, it really feels good to correct every single mistake I made. And a lot of people, like especially fellow tournament organizers, I mean, okay, don't get me wrong, Civil War 4 or Civil War 3 was hype and all, but there was a lot of things that went wrong. And then a lot of tournament organizers got my back, or like, look, take another crack at it. I thought I quit. I mean, I thought I was done. And they were like, take another crack at it, you'll get right. Sometimes things happen. And that's actually the truth. I mean, I always kind of describe this kind of environment as organized chaos. I mean, you're trying to control so many things at once that you can't really control very well, and you try to pull it together. And I pulled it together, and we pulled it together, because I wouldn't have been able to do it without like sort of the RVA Fightclub, my staff, my backbone.
Even I pitched in today.
Yeah,
like your voice.
Yeah,
it's no secret your voice is gone.
My voice is gone.
I'm trying to get your voice.
I spent too much time yelling fools out yesterday. But I mean, you did an interview with Adam and Colin. They've been crazy supportive. Helping out, loaded up, stuff like that. Guys like Dave Brown, guys like Eric Hofstrom helping get sponsorships. The whole community down to Morris Mill, everybody. Everybody's wanting to lend in the hand, run a bracket, everything.
Yeah.
I mean, and this is at the cost of their own personal performance in the tournament. Our youngest player, D-Rez, has done the best so far, getting fourth in KOF, which was really good.
He took down somebody rather big in order to do that.
Yeah, well, he went through some names to get where he was. He beat DJ Hoshin, and
that was it.
Yeah, and so it was a really successful tournament, especially considering that. But bottom line, everyone's happy.
Yeah.
No one is. I haven't heard a single complaint all weekend, especially with all the things that could have gone wrong. Like the Friday night, the power went out in the front half of the room, and we just tripped the circuit breaker and we moved some stuff around. The power's been fine ever since. And the first night we stayed here till 3 a.m. because team tournaments take a long time. And then the second night we finished exactly on time.
So, how would you think running, because more or less from what I've been gathering, like these meetups and tournaments and stuff like that, it's like, while you do have people helping you, it's more or less you running the whole show.
Well, it's me being the face.
Yeah,
it's the most hardest part. Like I don't go more, as you know, trying to get me to get an interview, I don't go more than 3 minutes without somebody asking me a question.
That is very true.
I like these shirts and all, but next year I'm going to get really obnoxious staff shirts, so people could just get questioned all day. I mean, that's the biggest thing. I could put a sign on everybody's forehead and it wouldn't matter. But you feel like you're getting pulled in 10 directions at once. But when things start to come together, there's no really greater sense of accomplishment.
Now, a lot of people in the community, like even myself, I've stepped up quite a bit since River City Bowl. Even though the drudgeries of actual real life adulthood and all that stuff keeps me from coming out way more often than I would like it to. I'm still in constant communication with everybody. How do you feel the community of RVA Fightclub has really grown just since the last time we've talked?
Well, I mean, there's been a good amount of surging interest, especially from outlying areas. We have some Marvel players who've been out from Mechanicsville, guys coming up from Petersburg to come to the weeklies, come to the Carriage Street cafes, the meetups, all that sort of stuff. But it's really just the groundswell of lend-a-handedness. That core group that we hang out 3 times a week. We play games all the time together, and if I asked them to do anything, they'll do anything. To help an event, run smoothly. I can't replace them. So, I mean, and, they're also very talented players too. So, it's like, I think there has been some upswell in numbers, but I mean, it's more like we've been stronger. Like, because, I mean, we put on something awesome, and people will come back, Right now, it's like, you're going to have to give me like, 2, 3, 4 weeks before I even say that I'll ever do this again. Right now, I'm like, hell no.
Yeah.
But it's just like everything. It's like, when you wake up with a hangover, you're like, oh, I'll never drink again. As my voice tells you, I'm in that hangover right now, but I'm happy.
But are you very happy, like, with Richmond's turnout? I mean, this is Richmond. This is our backyard that we're trying to defend here.
Virginia rolled hard. Like, Virginia, we had a total registration count of, there's a discrepancy. Total registrations, we had like about 230 individuals, and then I think of those, like 80% prepaid. And then we had additional like 80, 90 at the door. Mm-hmm. Of those, a solid 60 to 70% were from the state of Virginia. Like, 140, 150, just Virginians. And that's huge. That's amazing. Like, who would have thought Virginia had that many players?
Yeah.
But it does. And when you get the word out, people come out and, they really love these games. They love the community, all that sort of stuff. So it really is a backyard major. But at the same time, we got comp from everywhere. Like New York came, Massachusetts came, Ohio came, Maryland, of course Maryland came in force. Like, and it was really awesome, seeing that we could pull that many. If we didn't have such a strong community, no one would want to come here.
Yeah. I'm certainly not trying to put nobody on blast, but I do believe a River City Bowl, Noel Brown this year.
Yeah.
And I believe one of the quotes that he has was, "Virginia is free." What do you think he would have to say now if he came down this time?
Well, he didn't come down this time, did he?
No, not at all.
Maybe he came down because we were free. I don't know. Or maybe that's why he came down, because he thought. Like, if you didn't see, the very, very next week, he went to Maryland and he got 5th in, a 30-man tournament.
Yeah.
Noel was amazing, a talented player.
Very nice guy when the game isn't involved.
Yeah. But, when it comes down to the game, it's business. And,
exactly.
He will, and sometimes it means business. Like, you are trying to beat the crap out of the other guy, and it's competitive. We're running out of battery?
Like seconds left of memory.
Okay. How many?
48.
Okay. All right.
Well, but anyway, I love Noel, and I miss him. I think he should be here. I don't know what happened, but he should be here. I don't think we're free anymore.
Yeah. All right. Since we're running out of time here, memory-wise, anything you want to leave out on them?
Yeah, I'm really proud that Civil War 4 is my biggest and best major ever, or even tournament. I feel like I went out on top.
All right. Well, cool. All right. Thank you for your time, Robin.
Thanks.
And the Street Fighter music on my phone will play us out. Yeah. See y'all next time.
See ya.